Good morning, children. In the yesterday's topic, we have discussed about the definition of taxonomy. Taxonomy is the branch of biology which deals with identification, classification, and nomenclature of organism. But just to check for convenience for the study purposes, they are being grouped together as it is a large world of living organism is there. So they are being categorized into the various categories, and these are called as taxonomical hierarchies. Here on page number 10 they have given the taxonomical hierarchies are species, genus, family, order, class, phylum and kingdom. But this is been started from page number 8. Taxonomical categories. That means this each step of classification it's called as taxon, and this complete arrangement is called as taxonomical hierarchy. Each step or category is also called as taxon. Just to understand this complete hierarchy of taxonomy, that is called as taxonomical hierarchy, we are to start from the species. How can a species is defined? A species is a group of members which can interbreed to each other. Here in the book they have taken up various examples to explain all these terms, which I am explaining with the help of a table. Here I am taking up the example of a species that is tuberosum. Tuberosum is a species of potato. The same type of species is of Ratkirani, that is nigrum, and of brinjal, that is melangena. All of these are the species of various plant. But those species which are bearing the same type of characteristics can be grouped together into the next higher category, that is called as genus. That means the species of potato, tuberosum and Ratkirani nigrum and brinjal melangena, all of them are grouped together into a common genus, and that is known as Solanum. Now here we are taking up another genus, Petunia, and genus of Datura. So this genus of Solanum and of Petunia and Datura, all of these three genus actually shares the same type of characteristics, hence they are being grouped together into the next higher hierarchy or category, that is called as family. Now here it is the family Solanaceae. In this family Solanaceae, all the three genus which is mentioned above, Solanum, Petunia and Datura, are included. That means these three genus are sharing the same characteristics, hence they are being grouped together into a common family, that is family Solanaceae. Then I am here including one more family, that is family Convolvulaceae. As the family Solanaceae and Convolvulaceae both shares the same common characteristics, hence they are being grouped together into another next level, that is order, and here the name of the order is Polymonials. Now I am taking up another order, that is Sapindales. I am sending the photograph of this page to you people. Now here these orders like order Polymonials and order Sapindales, they shares the same characteristics, so that they are grouped together into the next higher level, that is the Dicotyledon. It is the class. Dicotyledon is a class. One more class is Monocotyledon, but from the starting we are taking up the example of dicots, so that here both the orders are of dicots and it is been finished here. After that all the classes of dicots and monocots will come together into the kingdom. That means kingdom is the most higher level of hierarchy and species is the lowest level of hierarchy. These examples we have taken up in case of plants. In case of animal, if we will start taking the example, to suppose Leo or lion, or Pardus, that is leopard, and Tigris, that is tiger. These are the species of all these three animals. All the three are sharing the same type of characteristics, so that they will be grouped together in a common genus, and that is called as what? Panthera. Panthera leo, Panthera pardus and Panthera tigris. Similar genus is of Felis, that is the genus of cats. And this genus of Panthera and genus of Felis, as they are sharing the same characteristics, so that they are being grouped together into a common family, that is the next category higher category, and the name of the family is Felidae. Then it included the family Cancidae, which is the family of dogs. As family Cancidae and Felidae shares the same characteristics, so that they will be included into the next order hierarchy, that is order, and name of the order is Carnivora. So Felidae is the family of lion, tiger and leopard, and Cancidae is the family of dogs, and all these are included into a common order, that is Carnivora. Here I am taking one more order, that is order Primate, in which gorillas, chimpanzees, man and monkeys are included. And these orders, that is order Primate and order Carnivora, shares the same characteristics, so that they are included into a common class, that is class Mammalia. Here I have put the arrows, that means in Carnivora family Felidae and Cancidae is included, and in primates, monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas and man is included. All of them shares the common characteristics, hence they are there in the same class Mammalia. From the starting we were taking the example of mammals only, so that here class Mammalia is been taken up. Similar to it, there are various classes, class Porifera, Coelenterata and so on, as many that will be coming in the next chapter, but all those classes are included into animal kingdom, which is the most highest category of the animals, and species is the lowest category of the animal kingdom. This all is given in your book, but it is given in paragraph. I have converted in the form of chart, and I am sending this chart along with the video. Thank you.